Hi, Soul Family. We're getting snow in Sedona. Well, we're not getting snow in Sedona, not yet. We're getting snow up at the rim, the upper rim, Grand Canyon area. There's lots. But these look like snow clouds to me, and I've got a little robin outside. Robin says new beginnings. So I'm all inside in my snuggly wugs, and I'm gonna do a reading for us. So turn you around, drop you down so you can see the cards, right? Okay, so Spirit grabbed 2 decks for me, holding on to my Jasper. Jasper seems to be an item. Okay, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Hold on. Can you see this? Probably not. Have to bring you down here. Here's Jasper. Here's one of your items. Isn't this a cool one? Doesn't it look like a scene? There's the mountains, right? And this is the desert. It's Sedona to me. I love it. So I choose that. That's one item. And I'm pulling everything out of my bra because I keep them in my bra, the ones that I'm supposed to work with. This is tree agate. Bring you back down. Now, whenever I buy my crystals, there's always something that I see. Yep. Oh, how interesting. It's changing in front of me. So, there's a cat right there. And there's a flower. I don't know why I'm calling it a flower. It looks like a flower. So here, let's see if this will stay here where it's at without falling over. Here's the cat. It's a black cat. It's actually a green cat because this is tree agate. And there's like a, you know those wishes that you blow in the air? So, or maybe it's a leaf that's falling down, but this cat's kind of coming down the hill. Could be a black cat. Okay, so there's that. I choose that too. What else do we have? Anything on the other side? Yes. All right. Crystal from Sedona, from the mountain. Check this out. And it's a heart. Clear quartz crystal. Isn't that badass? I love it. So, quartz crystal is an amplifying stone. It's an intention stone. So it amplifies the properties of any other stones that are next to it. So I've got Jasper, I've got tree agate, and I've got the last message for us, rose quartz, the greatest love stone of all. So all of the properties of every stone is amplified by this intention stone. And my intention is love in all matters, right? Green is healing for love, right? Green is money, abundance, growth, healing. Red is rooted, grounded, Sedona, rich, passion. Woo! Those are your 4 crystals to choose from. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Oops, I got my work line on. Let me turn it off for a squirt. I've made my money for the day, but I just kind of leave it on and I go about doing my thing. Okay, let me turn up the cool music in the background, my Manifesting Miracles music that I love. So my name is Sherry Columbus, and I am a psychic medium, channel, intuitive, empathic healer, Reiki master. On and on it goes. If I can help you with a private reading or dream analysis or anything else, go to my website, www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com, and I would be honored to help you in any way I can. I've been getting a lot of dream requests lately. Interpretations. I'm a dream analyst. Okay, so the decks that we were told to pick out was the Universal Love deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. I love him. I love him. He and who is the other author that does my other decks that I freaking love? She does the Shadows and Light. Lucy Cavendish. Love these 2. So I'm always on the hunt for any of their new decks. Oh, I'm holding the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. So that might be also one that we work with. The other one is the Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue. Crystal Angels. Haven't used this one for a while, so Spirit says bring it out. Look at the stars on the box. I like the stars. Ooh. Okay, song. I spent last night on the last flight to you. This is a guy who's like, I need a girl like you when I come through. And she's like, nope. I'm not looking for a guy that needs me when he comes through, thanks. I'm not looking for a knight in shining armor. I'm just looking for somebody who treats me with respect, right? And that guy doesn't treat you with respect. All right, for those who chose the rooted red jasper, Sedona crystal. I did. We'll start with the Crystal Angels, correct for neutrality on all levels. Crystal Angels. What is the message for those who chose the red jasper? Such a cool stone. I mean, it's a picture in a stone. It's just badass looking, right? Like, can't beat stuff like that. I've got a whole, whoop, there it is. I got a whole dish filled with crystals sitting next to my chair in my living room. Okay, so here's one. And we're gonna go to the tree agate. For those who chose the black cat coming down the hill, I did. I am a cat, so I choose that. Correct for neutrality. Basically, all the messages are mine, right? Every message I give to another person is a message for myself in some way. So you can always find a message in here. And it's about you or somebody in your life. But the messages, they should resonate with you. Don't try and make them fit if they don't feel like it's you. You may not be ready for it, or it may be somebody else, or maybe it's not your message, right? So 2 fell out for that one. I'm gonna put them down. And then the clear quartz, which I freaking picked too, because I love it. I guess we'll go to Tony Carmine Salerno's The Crystal Oracle. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the clear quartz, what is the best message for all the amount of people they're gonna watch? Please like these videos if you like them, if they resonate for you. Please click the like button and share. Click the all button, the little bell, if you want to be notified. If you don't like them and you don't leave a comment and you don't share, well, you don't have to share, but it doesn't circulate them. It's the likes and the, this is the 5th time today that we've gotten this stone. And so I'm being told something. I got to go grab it. That's my Labradorite. And I had my Labradorite in my bedroom. And I went to look in here today in my crystal bowl for another Labradorite, and I ended up picking up the tree agate. Spirit told me tree agate. So, hold on, let me grab it. Okay, so my Labradorite is lost in my bed. I made my bed and I guess it's behind my pillow. So I have another Labradorite piece. I bought this for my spiritual twin years ago for his birthday. Not knowing I wasn't gonna see him again. So this is his Labradorite necklace. There's been a lot about Labradorite in the last little while. It clears your lungs. It works on your lungs. It's amazing. It does a lot of things, but my girlfriend Caitlin has lung cancer and she's doing treatment right now, and this was a crystal that came up for her, and I looked it up and I was shocked and excited to find out that it clears away the lungs. So you need the lungs to breathe, right? This tree agate, this is a tree. This is the lungs of the earth. If we lose our trees, we lose our life. So Labradorite is freaking phenomenal. So this is just here because, why did we come here? Because Labradorite is the crystal. So we'll put that with this clear quartz and amplify the intention of the Labradorite with that message, okay? All right, let me get these cards from behind my back so they don't go flying all over the floor. This goes here, this goes here. I'll put these back here. And then we have the rose quartz, the greatest love stone of all. So since I brought up Lucy Cavendish, let's bring the Oracle of Shadows and Light into the situation, shall we? Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the rose quartz, and who wouldn't? Okay, we got, holy shit kicker, we got 3. I'm gonna have to go through these quick, you guys, because I'm way too long-winded. Ugh. Wow, this is amazing. I like this a lot. Okay, I'll turn them over and flip them over when we're done. All right, so that's that. Here we go. For those who chose the Sedona stone, the Jasper agate, Jasper. Okay, the message that we got is Amber. I have a client named Amber and she's a riot. I talk to her every freaking day. So basically Amber, which is the crystal amber, is saying give it to God. Take a breath. Exhale, release the situation and allow, basically hand it off to spirit. Whatever the situation is that you've been worrying about, whatever it is that you've been thinking about, whatever it is that you've been stressed about, whatever it is, hand the situation off to Spirit, Amber says. If you, if I'd known I was going to get amber, I would have gone and grabbed my amber crystal. Oh gosh, I'm being told to bring it to you. All right, so be thinking while I grab this. So my dog Bea just went and stole my senior cat's cat food. So fresh. I turned my back for 5 seconds and she thieves it. Okay, so this is amber. This is a really cool amber piece I got from my best friend Diane in Wisconsin. She owns an antique store there, and it's carved into the back. A flower is carved into the back. So you see that. Isn't that cool? So this is a resin. This is also, if you've ever heard of the resin copal in Mexico, when I was way down the peninsula, Yucatan Peninsula, I learned about copal, and you can burn it as incense, and it's freaking amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So whatever it is, Amber says, you got to let it go. You got to give it to God. You got to hand it off. You've got to stop stressing. You've got to stop questioning. You've got to stop worrying about it. If something is overwhelming to us, we have a spiritual team. We don't do anything on our own. We have Spirit to hand things off to and let them worry about it. It's not our job to worry, right? We're co-creators with the divine, but you're being told you've been trying to do too much yourself. You've been trying to figure it out yourself. It's weighing you down, and it's a burden that you're not supposed to carry. Spirit says, lighten up. You don't have to deal with this. Not alone. There is a God. There are angels. There is a spiritual team. So pray. Ask for help. Please help me let this go. Help me release this. I've got a headache instantly. As soon as I said that, my head is starting to hurt. So whatever it is that you feel in your heart in regards to this issue, you're holding on to it. And by holding on to it, you're energetically not allowing it to move. So you can not only keep things stuck, but you can make things worse in all reality. So boost your faith and understand that Spirit says there are free will choices involved. It's not all about you, but whatever the situation is, if it's a desire, if it's like I really was trying to manifest this little cottage across the street, and I've been told no by the owners twice. And I still want it. So I thought, well, I can go sit in the garden and just manifest that garden. I mean, it doesn't have to be that home, but I'm going to give it to God and let him handle it, right? I'm not going to stress and worry over it. Next message. We're going to go quick, and then we might come back. Well, we'll do it now. One message each for each pile of cards. From 333, The Naked Truth, which is my deck. Please guide my hands to the right message. Please, Spirit, guide my hands to the right message. When I'm looking at gold, Amber, I'm thinking of gold. I'm thinking of worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy of being happy and of having your burdens released. Also, you're not going to be very grounded if you're stressed out. And this is a grounding, rooting stone, right? All right, message. Your lips are so sexy. Well, get distracted and think about that instead. Your lips are so sexy. Okay. All right. For those who chose the tree agate, 2 came out. Meditation and sorrow. So there's been some sadness going on. Can you see these pictures? Song, I had to get it wrong to know what I like. Now I'm falling. So there's been sadness. Somebody took a time out. Somebody got clear. When I'm looking at these squiggles going up on this body, can you see that? I'm thinking of the Kundalini awakening and arising. So the tree agate, the roots run deep in regards to something. So it could be that there's a lot of sorrow that you've been holding on to for quite a long time. The roots go deep, and it's disrupting your peace. So do the opposite of what you're actually doing at this time, and give it to Spirit. Go into meditation. Allow your tears to fall. If there are tears, if you're feeling sorrow, you're entitled to your emotions, and you need to pay attention to your emotions. The song right now, I needed to learn. So sometimes, am I falling in love with the one who could break my heart? Sometimes you have to lose something in order to realize how precious it is. You don't realize it until it's gone. That could be the situation. because of the song that's playing, but the roots ran deep, right? Somebody caused a heartbreak. Somebody went off to heal. There's roots here. So whatever it is that you're going through that's been causing pain or has pain from the past, there was a learning experience brought forward from this. Everybody in our life that comes into our life has a role to play, to teach us a lesson or for us to teach them a lesson. Everybody in our life has arrived for a specific purpose, right? There's nothing that wasn't meant to happen. It's just like we're all a bunch of actors in a play and everybody's playing a part in our life. And sometimes it's a fun part and sometimes it's not. Meditation, maybe you need to go into a place of peace. Maybe this has disrupted your peace. You need to just get to center, right? I need to get rooted. I need to get back to nature, which is the first place I go in order to find my peace. Pay attention to what's going on inside of your mind, not what's going on outside. And I heard in the past. You don't need validation from anyone else. You've got all your answers within. You've got a lot of energy within yourself. The outside world, there's a lot of sadness right now in the outside world. Don't focus on that. Don't go there. There's a lot of illusions. There's a lot of deluded people in the world as well. So if you're struggling to find an answer, go inside, get quiet, and don't ask, just listen. Just listen. These are the two messages. Correct. Am I falling in love with someone who could break my heart? Well, your head's too involved in that, right? Let go of what your head's saying and pay attention to what you're feeling. People forget the feelings. They get lost in the words and forget the feelings. I penned that phrase. It's mine. I want you to live with me, will you? Holy granola. Somebody's been meditating. There's been a lot of sorrow, but there's roots that have run deep. I kept saying that. This black cat coming down the mountain. I want you to live with me, will you? Hell yeah. I don't know, will you? Dang. These are turning into personal messages, right? Okay. So for those who chose the manifestation crystal, the clear quartz crystal from Sedona, the heart, that is being accompanied by the labradorite, you get labradorite. So see this is the crystal. Can you see this is the crystal. There's been, like I said, I've had this come up probably 5 times in the last 2 days. I see a man's face in here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see this? I've never seen this before. He's looking down. There are his eyes. There's his ear. There's his mouth. He's sad. But there's a rainbow coming over his right eye. So the right eye, the right side is your night side. That's the world. That's this world, the 3D world. There's a rainbow. So it's probably been difficult for this person. In whatever situation, they're heavy. Their head is heavy. Their heart is heavy. Can you see this man? I see him so clearly. I do that a lot, though. I see faces and I see animals and crystals, which means it brings a message to me in regards to what's going on. Well, I bought this for my spiritual twin. So is he feeling sad? Has he been going through a difficult time? Whatever he's been thinking, it's been coming from his night side, his dark side. And so if you think about it, you're going to amplify it, right? Clear quartz doesn't want us to amplify the negative thoughts. Look at the rainbow coming from there. This is a positive time to come after a difficult time. This is a gift that was for this person. So they're telling you that there's a particular situation or an area of concern. Something is preventing you from moving forward. And what it is fear. Fear. So when you break it down and you look at it and you think, okay, I'm afraid of that. Once you look at it, then you're not held back from it. It won't stay in your way any longer. Soon you're going to start moving forward very, very quickly. And as you begin to achieve the goals that you set for yourself, you're going to realize, holy shit, I have been self-sabotaging and I have the ability to communicate telepathically. This stone will help you encourage that. Telepathic communication. I have this ability. I can influence things in a positive way. If I keep a positive mindset, there's good things that are going to come. I've learned. I don't need to be sad anymore, right? There's good things to come from this difficult time. I'm going to hold this energy positive. I'm going to bring my focus in. I'm going to energetically connect with who and what. I mean, who and what. I connect with the animals. I connect with the trees. I said to the mountain, keep me here. I love it here. So interconnect. You can connect with anybody on this planet energetically. You're going to find out things, and you're going to realize, man, I could have done this a long time ago. I could have affected things in a positive way for all concerned, including me. So this is pretty amazing. If you recognize that I've got a gift, I can affect change in a positive way. You know, people keep going on me about a witch. I'm not a witch. I do not align with witches. You don't need to use binding spells to influence things in a positive way. I see you healing. I see positive to come over your troubled mind, right? My intention is love. My intention is peace. I hold that energy all around you. You will not abuse your gift. You cannot abuse your gift. If you do, it'll bounce back at you. Always use the gifts that you have. Some people have the ability to remote view. Well, that's kind of invading someone's privacy if you're not connecting with them properly, isn't it? I have a gift for being able to tap into people's dreams. But you need to respect others' boundaries, don't you? Let's see what comes up with 333, the naked truth. Message. Message. Guide my hands, please, to a message that's appropriate for most people. Thank you. Like I said, it's for you or someone close to you. Perfect timing. Bam! Perfect timing for whatever it is. And our last, rose quartz, the greatest love stone of all. We got 3 messages. We got, look, the signs are all around you. Here's your angel. She's sick and tired of making those snow angels in the snow for you to believe that she's here. Yes, this is me. Yes, I am real. You've been shown again and again. We've been giving you sign after sign after sign. Look at my wings. They're soaking wet. I'm getting a little annoyed here that you're not trusting and you're not believing in me. I am who I say I am. I am with you. I have love for you. All right, fine. I'll lie down in the snow and I'll make another snow angel so that you can see it. But it's not that you're not seeing the messages and the signs. It's that you're not trusting them. It's time for you to be brave. You need to cut the cord. You need to take away from others who are taking from you and not giving back. People that have been taking advantage of your peaceful nature. You have been too inviting of what you do not want. And Spirit says, we know you don't want to fight. We know you don't want to draw the sword, but now you must be brave and you must draw the sword and you must say enough and cut away from you what does not belong. It's time for peace in your life. You need to connect with your center and find out what's been disrupting this. I need to go into this place. It's a time for me to be at peace. It's a time for me to go in and connect with what I feel truthfully. The lotus flower has to go through a lot of mud to get to the surface of the light, but it keeps reaching for the light. So maybe you've been through it. You obviously have, right? But this is the greatest love stone of all. Love is very powerful. It can heal. She's sitting in lotus position. She is beaming love. She is connecting energetically and sending love out. Wherever you were, that wasn't happening. So Spirit says, you've had enough signs. You know what it is. Be at peace. Go where there's peace. Go where there's love. Be love. Message for those who chose the rose quartz. Correct for neutrality on all levels. One message, please, Spirit. Guide my fingers. I don't know what I said. I was high or drunk. Well, that's not very positive, is it? So, you've already seen. Somebody's already seen. Maybe the situation was, look, I saw what was going on. I'm over it. I walked away. I went to a place of peace. I don't deal with that shit in my life, right? Or maybe this is what's going on around you. Or maybe it's time for you to cut away the drinking or the drugs or whatever it is. You don't know what you said. You're not in control. Because you're out of control with this, it's time. Cut away what no longer works for you. Maybe it's the people that you're associating with, right? You need to be associating with this kind of energy, not the kind of energy that Spirit's telling you, look, we're standing around here giving you sign after sign after sign what you need to do. Act. All right? There you go. All right, you guys, I love you. Take care. As I said, if you like the video, if it resonates, please click like, subscribe, and share so that the most amount of people can get the videos. Talk to you soon.